everyone. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. As you know, in the last class, we have covered the etymology, how the name Telangana is derived from. So, how the name of Telangana is derived from? What are the two major concepts? Have you gone through the previous video? Yeah. How Telangana got its name? See, one thing, it's because of River Godavari, right?
Yes, sir.
Telivaha. The ancient name of river Telivaha. So people used to live on the banks of the river Godavari, were Kerala's, Telangas, and from that, the Telangana word has evolved. Similarly, there is also one theory of the Parabrahma Sastri that the region between Shaivat strains. What are the three Shaivat strains? Very important. Kaleshwaram,
Srisailam,
and Draksharam. The triangle region. Between this region, Trilinga Desa, Trilinga to Telangana. That's how it comes. Okay. And then we have briefly discussed about the Hyderabad state. So total, how many districts were there part of Hyderabad state?
16, sir.
There were 16. Okay, can you list out the names? Yeah, Adilabad, Nizamabad, Karimnagar, Medak, Atrafi Baldia, Mehboob Nalgonda, Warangal. So all Karimnagar, these were part of Telangana districts which were part of Hyderabad state. Okay, and 3 of Karnataka, Gulbarga, Raichur, and Bidar. And 5 of Maharashtra, Nanded, Usmanabad, Beed, Parbani, and Aurangabad. So 5 plus 3 plus Telangana, how many?
8.
8. So total tally?
16 districts.
16. Right, very good. So Hyderabad state. So Hyderabad state was under the control of
Asaf Jahis.
Yeah, Asaf Jais. Who was the ruler? Usman Ali Khan.
Last ruler was Mir Usman Ali Khan.
Right, very good. Okay. So this was the Hyderabad state. So why government of India conducted Operation Polo? What was the purpose of Operation Polo? Why? What made them to conduct this Operation Polo? See, we'll try to touch upon the historical aspects as well because they are also important for our examination, right? What is Operation Polo is all about?
Annexation of Hyderabad state into Union of India.
No, India, right? So Operation Polo or police action or the Gadar plan. So this plan was to annex Hyderabad into Indian government. Okay. So when this happened?
13th to 17th September 1948.
September 13
to 17th.
17th, 1948.
So recently central government has released a gazette that September 17th will be celebrated as the Liberation Day. So which year Hyderabad state got liberated from Nizam and integrated to India?
1948.
48.
Right, very good. So liberated. What were the reasons why India annexed Nizam state or the Hyderabad state? Reason number 1 is that there was prior to this Operation Polo, there was an agreement between Indian government and Nizam. Okay, the agreement name was Standstill Agreement. The agreement name was Standstill Agreement. But Nizam have not followed the agreement points. Okay, so in the Standstill Agreement, it is mentioned that Nizam should not have a have relations, international relations without permission of India. He has to accept Indian rupee. Okay, he should not maintain or have any relations with Pakistan. So like there was some agreement between India and Nizam, but he started to have international relations. Started to fund Pakistan. He has not accepted Indian rupee or banks. Okay, and he was uh, building arms and ammunition factories in Hyderabad state. Okay, he was trying to buy Goa port since Hyderabad has no Hyderabad state is a landlord state, right? So all these activities created disturbance for India. So Sardar Vallabhai Patel conducted this operation called Operation Polo from September 13 to 17. So 17th is the Liberation Day. Okay, so that anyways we have covered that. So on which date new Telangana state was formed?
2nd June 2014.
June 2nd,
That's it.
2014.
Okay. So you know that in 1948, the Hyderabad state got independence or got liberated from Nizam and integrated to India. So here, until 1948 to 1953, Hyderabad state was under military rule and for administrative rule kind of thing. Okay. Only in 1953 elections were held. And in 1953, separate Telangana state, this region was there for us and the thing. And from 1953 to 56, in Telangana, there was a democratic state. Okay. But in 1956, you know that the Telangana region was merged with AP.
Andhra.
Andhra in 1956. Remember this. And you know the reasons, right? Right. So on June 26th, Telangana was formed as the 29th state. So with how many districts? 10 districts.
10 districts.
Estimated Telangana districts of 8 districts plus, as I told you, Warangal was divided into Khammam and Warangal and Atrafi Baldia to Rangareddy. So 8 plus 2 districts, right? In total 10 districts. Okay. And you know when Telangana state was formed, the total area of Telangana was 1,14,000 square kilometer area. But according to the Reorganization Act of Andhra Pradesh, 7 mandals of the Khammam area were ceded to Andhra Pradesh. Okay, 5 of them were completely, and 6 and 7, Bhadrachalam and Burgampadu, 2 mandals were partially ceded to AP. Okay, so in 2016, October 11, 2016, these 10 districts were made into how many districts? 31. And in 31, then there was serious demand for separate district for Mulugu and Naranpet. So the total tally is now 33. So newly formed districts are Mulugu and Naranpet. Naranpet from Mehboob and Mulugu from Jaishankar Bhopal. This was what we have discussed in the last class. And we also discussed about the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of Telangana. So what is the north latitude of Telangana? 19 degrees 55 minutes. South 15 degrees 55 minutes. North latitude. Then the western longitude and the eastern longitude. 77 degrees 10 minutes. 81 degrees 50 minutes. Though it is on west, why we are mentioning E? This longitude is west of Telangana, right? Westernmost. But why you are mentioning this letter with E?
India is in Eastern Hemisphere.
India is in Eastern Hemisphere. And when you talk about latitude, it should always be N. Though it is in South, it should be in N because India is in Northern Hemisphere, Northeastern Hemisphere. So whenever you denote latitude, you should denote with N. And whenever you're talking about longitude, you have to denote with E. Very good. And you know that Telangana is a landlocked state and it is bordered by 4 states: Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and
Andhra Pradesh.
And you also know the districts which share border with these areas, right? You already. So Kamareddy, Nizamabad, Nirmal, Adilabad, Komrami Masabad, Mancherial, Jaishankar Bhupalpalli share border with Maharashtra. Kamareddy, Sangareddy, Vikarabad, Narayanpet, Joglamba share border with Karnataka. Joglamba Gadwal, Vanaparthi, Nagar Karnool, Nalgonda, Suryapet, Khammam, Bhadrati Kottagudem share border with AP. And 3 districts, Bhadrati Kottagudem, Mulugu and Jaishankar Bhupal share with Chhattisgarh. Tribal. Right. Anyways, we already covered these topics in detail. We'll try to solve some questions after this. We also covered the symbols, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Only two things we have not covered in the last topic. That is the Telangana Martyrs Memorial, right? We have not covered this, right? No. Anyways, okay. So 1969 movement. So it is major part of your one of the major part of your Telangana movement. During this movement, around 369 students lost their life. For in the memory of these students, Telangana Martyrs Memorial was constructed. Okay, it was installed in 1970 at Gunpur, opposite to Assembly Building. You know Assembly Building, right? You find Mahatma Gandhi statue near to it. Opposite to that, you have the Gunpur. Okay, so this Martyrs Memorial was the architect of this memorial was Yakka Yadgiri. Okay, it was started in 1970s and construction completed in 1975. So if you look at the statue here, what you can, the memorial here, you can find that at the bottom, it is a 25 feet memorial. At the bottom, you find the black polished granite. This one. Okay, and on this black fort, I think there are imprints of 9 bullet impressions on 4 sides. Can you find these impressions here? So these are 9 on 4 sides. You have this 9 bullet impression representing the martyrs. Okay, and above that you have the red granite structure, and on it you have the sun arc. The sun arc. And above the sun arc, you have 9 strips like this, indicating 9 districts of Telangana. Why 9 districts of Telangana? Because back from Warangal, Khammam was carved out, but little later, AP, Rangareddy was formed. Rangareddy is a new district which was formed. So that's why there was only 9 districts back then. Okay. And above that, you have a trapezium structure. What is it? History part. What is it? In Indian history, where you will find this kind of structure? You'll also find this in our flag, right?
Ashoka
This is
Chakra.
Ashoka Chakra. And above that, you have 9 lily flowers, symbolizes the immortality, soul, peace of the students. See, these kind of structures, memorials are important for your Telangana culture and heritage sites. Okay, not exactly the geography, but yeah, since it is part of our Telangana culture and society, we are discussing this movement also. Then the Telangana Tali. Okay, Telangana Tali. Now they are planning to change this Telangana Tali. So the concept of Telangana Tali was brought into by Dasarathi Krishnamachari, and he is very much important for us because of its lines like Na Telangana, Kotu Velugula Bangaru Konda. So this was the main concept of by which they have come up with the concept called Telangana Tali. Okay, and it was modified by the B.S. Ramulu, KCR, and Telangana Tali statue was designed by Bairoju Venkatramana. So these kind of personalities are very important for your culture once again. And so on 15 November 2007, the first statue was prepared. It was prepared by Pasunuri Dayak. Okay, who prepared? Statue was designed by Bairoji Venkatramana, who belongs to Nirmal, and it was first statue was prepared by Pasunuri Dayak. That's the difference here. You need to focus on. So if you look at the Telangana Tali, here you can find maize on the right side, Batukam on the left side. So how to remember this? You eat maize, right? And whatever the things you eat it with right hand. So on right hand you have maize and left hand you have Batukama. And you know this Batukama is the symbol of Telangana culture. And what flowers do we use for this? We already discussed this.
Tangedu.
Tangedu
Ah,
puvu.
yeah. Okay. And you know, Hyderabad was known for diamonds, right? What are the famous diamonds that was found in Telangana region? Hmm? Kohinoor. You know this, right? It was found in Krishna Basin region. Kohinoor diamond. Now it is in the British Crown. Kohinoor diamond. It was found in the Krishna region. Okay. And Jacob diamonds. Telangana was also famous for the Jacob diamonds. So Nizam used this Jacob diamonds as paperweight. Okay. So they are also the symbol of Telangana. So that's why if you look at the Telangana Tali's waistband, okay, we in Telugu we call it as Vardhanam, right? Golden waistband. You find the famous Kohinoor, which was found in the Kollur Krishna region, and the Jacob diamonds. Okay, because representing that both of these were found in Telangana. Okay, and if you look at the toe rings of Telangana Tali, these toe rings represent, of course, the married woman, but the specialty is these toe rings are made up of the style is of Karimnagar silver filigree, where the Telangana GI tag. And recently Telangana got GI tag, right? 17th GI tag. What is that? We'll
Red
separate
rum.
a lecture on this topic GI tags. But what is the recent one?
Bangles.
Recently, yeah, lag bangles, bangles and lag bangles, right?
Yes.
Here to that, the GI tag was the Vikarabad red gram. Vikarabad red gram. Okay. So, anyways, so one of the important GI tag is Karimnagar silver filigree. So they make silver out. They will make thin threads of from the silver, and they do this temple ornaments and all. Okay. And if you look at the Telangana Tali sari wearing, it is of Gadwal and Pochampalli cut variety, indicating the Telangana culture. So why this statue is important for us? Because many GI tags or cultural importance of Telangana are included in that. So that's the thing we are important. Okay. So you find Buddha in Hussain Sagar region, right? Buddha statue, a big rock, Gibraltar rock Buddha statue in the Tangman. This creator of the sculptor it is Ganapati Stapati. And official emblem, which two heritage sites are part of this official emblem of Telangana? What are the two things that are part of official emblem of Telangana? I've shown you, right?
Kakatiya Kalaturnam and
Kakatiya
Charminar.
Kalaturnam and Charminar, right? Very good. So A.L. Lakshman was a person who designed the official emblem of Telangana. And you know Telangana Martyrs Memorial in remembrance of 1969 students' sacrifice. Yakka Yadagiri is the sculptor for this Telangana Martyrs Memorial. And statue of Telangana Tali was properly designed by Bairoji Venkatamachari, and who was the first person to create the statue. Designation was Bairoji Venkatana, but the Pasunuri Dayanakar is the person who first sculpted this Telangana Tali.
Sir.
Yeah.
Dasarathi Krishnamacharya.
No, sorry. The idea of Telangana Tali brought to the people by Krishnamacharya, right? He is not the person who has designed it. Idea, okay? The idea behind this statue, Telangana Tali was Dasarath Krishnamacharya. Person who designed the statue is Bairoj Venkatramana, okay? And the first person who prepared it is Pasna Vidakar. Got the difference?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Right. So this was about the first chapter of the Telangana geography. Now we'll move on to the second chapter of Telangana geography, that is the physiographic divisions of Telangana. In India, how many physiographic divisions? India can be divided into how many physiographic divisions? Indian geography question.
Himalayas.
No, I'm asking the number.
6, sir.
6, right? What are they? The Himalayas,
Himalayas,
Western Ghats.
Great
Eastern
Plains,
Ghats.
Great Plains,
Great Plain,
Thar Desert, and 4,
Western and
Coastal
Eastern
Plain,
Ghats.
Peninsular Plateau. See, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are part of Peninsular Plateau. And then
Coastal
Western
Plains,
Plain and Eastern Coastal Plains and islands. So these
Islands,
are physiographic divisions of
India.
India. Okay. So out of 6 physiographic divisions, Telangana is part of which physiographic divisions? Physiographic division?
Deccan Peninsula and Western
Deccan Peninsula, part
Eastern
of
Ghats.
Peninsular Plateau.
Peninsula.
Deccan Peninsula is part of the
Peninsula.
Deccan Plateau is part of Peninsular Plateau, right? So this is the entire peninsular region. And if you know, this is one of the oldest landforms, not only in India, in the world also. You know continental drift theory, right? So there was a single continent called Pangaea. Then it got split into Angara and Gondwana. And Indian Peninsula Plateau region was part of this Gondwana. Okay, one of the oldest landforms. Right. Anyways, so this is the entire Peninsula Plateau. So Peninsula Plateau is divided into two by Narmada River, the central highlands where you find the Malwa region, okay, Bundelkhand region, Bagelkhand region, Chotanagpur Plateau. Anyways, that is in the central highlands. And south of it, you find Deccan Plateau. And within Deccan Plateau, you have the Maharashtra Plateau, the Karnataka Plateau, the Telangana Plateau. So Telangana Plateau is part of Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is part of Peninsular India. Okay, so Telangana Plateau is part of Deccan Plateau, and Deccan Plateau is part of Peninsular India. Clear? Yeah. And you know that the Peninsular Plateau of India is slightly tilting towards east, right? Slightly. So that's the reason why the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, these rivers flow towards east. That is Bay of
Bay of
Bengal.
Bengal.
Okay. So before getting into the actual physiographic divisions of India, based on elevation, you can divide Telangana into 3 regions. The region having altitude of above 600, the region having altitude of 300 to 600, and the region having altitude below 300 meters. Okay, altitude above 600, 300 to 600, and below 300. Okay, and whenever you get a question that what is the average elevation of Telangana, it is around 150 to 600 meters. This is the average. But if you look at the Hyderabad elevation, it is around 550 meters. So Hyderabad is at around 550 meters. And if you look at the Telangana, it looks like isosceles triangle, right? What is isosceles triangle?
Two sides are equal in size.
Equal
One
size.
side, one side is
One side.
different.
Very good. right? So if you look at the region having altitude of above 600 meters, it is mainly located in western part of the state that comprising of Hyderabad, Rangareddy, this region. I'll show you the picture. Okay, can you find the dark brown region here? Some parts of Medchal, Hyderabad, Rangareddy, Sangareddy, and some parts of Narkarn. So this region is nothing but the region where the altitude is above 600 meters. So Hyderabad is part of this, right? So that's why the average elevation of Hyderabad is 550 meters. Okay, so if they gave a statement in the question paper that the Hyderabad is one of the elevated regions of Telangana, is it true?
Yes.
Yes, because the average elevation is around 150 to 500, but is above average, right? So that we can say that. So you can Sangareddy here, you can see Rangareddy and Nagarpattu. These are the places where we find the elevation is above 600 meters on an average. Okay, and this region consists of peneplain dominated by Arkan. See, most of the Deccan Plateau, the Telangana Plateau region, which is of Deccan Plateau region, you majorly find the Archean period. What do you mean by Archean period? Very old, okay, around 2 to 3 million ago. Very old rocks, and that too gneiss. Gneiss is which type of rock? Metamorphic rock. It is a metamorphic. How many types of rocks do we have? Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. The rocks which are formed by the solidification of lava are igneous rocks. The rocks which are formed by the sedimentation or the lithification of sediments like sand, gravel, clay, it is called sedimentary rock. And the rocks which undergo under huge pressure and temperature because of the movement of the plates, if rocks go beneath their surface, and because of that they are come under huge pressure and temperature, they turn into metamorphic rocks. So gneiss is a hard rock that you find in the Telangana region in this part. Okay, then moving on to the region having altitude of above 600 meters. Sorry, 300 to 600 meters. So if you look at the region which is the highest point in this Telangana is, you can find that. So some part of this Nagar Karnool region is also high, and here you find Amrabat Tiger Reserve, right? There are two tiger reserves in Telangana. One is Amrabat Tiger Reserve, and one more tiger reserve is in this region, Komrambi Vadlabad region, that is the Kawal Tiger Reserve. Anyways, so why I'm discussing about this Amrabat Tiger Reserve region is Amrabad region is it is one of the elevated points in Telangana. Okay, so highest point here is around Amrabad, and Amrabad is part of Nallamala Hills, and Nallamala Hills are part of which physiographic division?
Eastern Ghats.
Yeah, very good, Eastern Ghats. So on western side of the plateau, you have the Western Ghats, which extends from the Gujarat to south, Tapi River to Kanyakumari, and the Eastern Ghats, which extend from Orissa, AP, okay, Tamil Nadu, and Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats meet in Nilgiris, right? So if you look at the Western Ghats are continuous chain of mountains on western side, and Eastern Ghats are not continuous; they have gaps here. Why? Because the rivers which originate here in Western Ghats, since because of its slope, they flow to Bay of Bengal. And since this river flows through this region, the Eastern Ghats region was the rivers like Godavari, Krishna cut through this Eastern Ghats and they form deltas here. So that's why Eastern Ghats are not continuous. Sorry, Eastern Ghats are not continuous; they are discontinuous because ఇక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చినట్టే రివర్స్ వీటిని కట్ చేసుకొని పోవడం వల్ల గ్యాప్స్ వచ్చినాయి. ఓకే, అందుకే మనం ఈ హిల్స్ ని ఒరిస్సాలో గ్రజాత్ హిల్స్ అని, మళ్ళీ తర్వాత వైజాగ్ రీజియన్‌లో సింహాచలం హిల్స్ అని, పాపికొండలు హిల్స్ అని, శేషాచలం హిల్స్ అని, అండ్ ఇక్కడ కర్నూల్ రీజియన్ మధ్యలో ఈ రీజియన్‌లో నల్లమల్ల హిల్స్ అని పిలుస్తాం. ఓకే. సో నల్లమల్ల హిల్స్ ఆర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఈస్టర్న్ ఘాట్స్.